So I think the first step is finding out who your stakeholders are, who your subject matter experts are going to be, really anyone that is going to be involved in this project, so that you can identify what everyone's role is, what they'll be working on, and the goal of the project. So where do we want to be when this is all said and done? Who needs to be involved? And then from there, you can step back and think about how to get there. I set up a kickoff meeting with those individuals that I know are going to be a part of the process. And I do some discovery there, and I do my analysis. And from there, I'm able to identify if there's additional individuals who need to be involved in the project, what our timeline looks like, what our goals are going to be, really just capturing as much information as I can. In most cases, that's one call, right? And then I'll have follow-up calls with any additional subject matter experts or stakeholders that might have not been included in that first call, and have those follow-up conversations. But typically I can capture what I need within the first intake call. I would typically have a planning document that, if this project required any processes or things like that, it would be our source of truth, that as a group, we can always reference this planning document, and it's an ever-changing document until, the project goes live. We use Asana, so I'll create an Asana board and invite those stakeholders and subject matter experts who are involved that are going to be creating content, and making sure that we have a timeline of what needs to be done and by when. In addition to that, the last thing I do is, depending on what type of communication tool you're using, we use Slack. I'll create a channel, invite all of those stakeholders who need to be involved into the channel. I might even add others, leadership members who just need to be there for visibility. I bookmark at the top of the channel all of our important documents, which is the planning document and our project plan. So that's kind of set the foundation for all of our resources and where they're going to be. We have a shared drive where we, house any use case documentation, anything like that. So there's a one-stop shop for everyone to access their information for this project.